Okay, booze hounds, are you ready for the lovely pub magic show? Ready?
Watch to the end for the magic show. We've got a pub to review.
This is the Rifleman's Arms in Glastonbury, and although it's just out of the centre of the town, I think it's probably the best out of all the pubs we visited there.
Low ceiling, low lighting, it's got everything you want in a pub. Now, one of the things that I like about this pub is it's kind of like the blueprint for all those other pubs that just go to the middle aisle of Lidl and just pick a bunch of tat to try and make their pub look old.
But this pub has authentic dank. Look at those red and yellow tiles.
Those are well trodden.
And I love that. I love that character in a pub. Now, because this pub has a history of having lots of live music here, they've also leaned into the fact that they are a pub that's close to Glastonbury Festival, and they've got this wall dedicated to all the old original posters from the festival, and I loved looking at all of that.
A lot of pubs in Glastonbury like to make sure that you are aware that Glastonbury Festival exists, but I don't mind that. I don't get bored of it.
This is a pub with a chilled vibe. It even airs its dirty laundry.
This picture is of Dobbin. Dobbin was gifted the pub in his owner's will and tried his best to run the pub, but obviously doesn't have any thumbs, so did have to hand it over to somebody else.
Moving on from the picture of the horse in the bar, this is a place where locals come. In fact, it's such a locals pub that this part of the table with a kind of groove in it was made for a local who had a bit of a rotund belly.
That is actually true, unlike the horse story, which I definitely made up.
I love a collection of stools at the bar. They don't have that enough anymore.
That is when you know you're at a proper locals pub, because the bar staff and the owners don't mind actually interacting with them and are happy to have stalls at the bar.
Talking of the bar, shall we discuss the drink selection on offer here?
I think it's about time.
So I was a little bit disappointed because there seemed to be a few pumps out of action. There were 2 or 3 real ales and then your usual stuff.
Yeah, the usual continental slop, but some interesting choices as well.
While there is some focus on the contemporary history, like Glastonbury Festival, there is lots of nods to the old town of Glastonbury, because before there was a festival nearby, it's also a very old market town.
I love those stone windows. How old do you think those are?
Well, this pub is apparently 16th century, which means the earliest part of this building is like from the 1500s.
Wow, I bet it's haunted as shit.
Yeah, and the fireplaces are just beautiful. Like, you can tell it's an old pub. The stone windows, the fact that the fireplaces are so like wonky and old. And we were here in the summer, but I know in the winter they do have fires burning. What is this place?
I would say this is a naughty little boozer.
It is a naughty little boozer.
And here's the magic show.
Wow, how did you do that?